Hi, welcome back to the channel. Since the last video I've been doing more work on the timing of the engine. In the last video I set the timing marks on the crankshaft and put in an indicator so I actually knew where all the time positions were for the static position and also the fully advanced position, and checked out the distributor. The intention of this video is to really get to the next stage, which is to time up the distributor and to balance the carbs. But things didn't go too well, and this is the story where I got to. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just warming the engine up, getting up to temperature, but I'm going to put a rough balance on the carbs, trying to get it to run a bit better, and then I'll check the timing and make sure that's the distributor's in the right place, and set it up, and then I'll go back to the carb and then tweak those again. Turn this, oh, it's really hot now. So I'm going to turn this clockwise. I've turned it the wrong way, that's running almost at 2 now. Turn this. Oh, bugger. Like this. Now I've brought the car into the garage because it's right into the sun. Put the distributor roughly where it was timed up to before. You can see that in there. The blue marks there. Now go around here, I'll check the timing. I'm not sure you can see that or not, but it's running about just over 12. So I'm going to back that off a bit to, I think I'll set it up at 10. I think with this new fuel you get these days, and from what I've seen on the internet, somebody will take even 2 degrees off the 10 and put it on 8. This is supposed to be at 12 and not 10, so I think I'll just take it back to 10. And good, now it's sitting at, I don't know, about 14. Let's move that round. Too much. Move it back again. That's better. It's 12, I think. No, 10. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. That's about somewhere between 10 and 12 on average. Right, well that's the it's remarked. So there's a bit of a gap between that collar that's clamped to the stem of the distributor, and it's quite hard to get a mark that actually lines up. Also, it's, I think it's just because it's been made badly. Also, that collar's been welded on, or that extension's been welded onto the thing upside down. The collar should be up the other way, really, or the bolt should be in the other way.
Now, I don't know if it's a standard thing or not, but if the head of the bolt was where that nut is, it'd be a lot easier to tighten that up. Anyway, the distributor's turned on the collar, so the back bolt, sort of further around the back of the distributor there, that's hard up against one extreme, so that should be a good reference point for the future. So I think I'll probably remake this at some time, make a decent adjustable clamp for the distributor. Well, now I'm going to have a go at rebalancing the carbs a bit better. I can use the old flow meter and see how we get on with that. So from my understanding, adjusting this adjusts the relative opening of the butterflies in both carbs. So that's a question of sort of balancing the one carb against the other. And then these here are for adjusting the sort of the idle on each choke. So the idea is that you balance each of the chokes one with the other, make sure they're the same, do it on both carbs, and then once those are all okay, then you balance this choke against that choke, or that choke against that choke, so you balance the two carbs, and then you adjust that to do that. Anyway, that's the theory of it. Let's give it a go. Well, first off, I'm going to turn the idle up a bit so it runs a bit smoother. Let's see what we get. That's running just over 5. That one's running at just over 6. See if I can get this one to go a bit higher first. Well, that didn't take that much effect. Let's try adjusting this one down a bit. Those two. This engine, take it for a test drive and see how it goes. That's it for today's video. Unfortunately, the things didn't go well, and I went to take it for a test drive. Started all right, running all right. I went to move it and it wouldn't move.
the brakes were locked on, and a bit of investigation showed that the servo has got a fault in it. There's something going on in there, so it was undrivable. So that's why it's back under the covers, and that's why I completely hacked off with it. Anyway, see you next time.